Well, go on. You know that this is your girl, the official Miss Jamaica, coming to you again with another hot topic. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on all social media platforms, share my stuff because I'm trying to grow my page. I'm trying to grow my platform to bring y'all more of these topics because these are everyday topics. These are things that I see all the time that people talk about, things that affect their life on a daily basis, and I'm blessed to be able to do this. All right. So anyway, I saw this quote. I saw this quote. I wanted to read this to y'all. Let's talk about it. Okay. So it says, be intentional about your time and who you spend it with. Surround yourself with people who will lift you up and motivate you. Surround yourself with people who remind you of your worth, especially on days that you can't see it yourself. You deserve a circle that adds value and bring peace and love to your life. I totally 100% agree with this statement, okay? Because when I think about it as I got older, and I think, when you're young, you just have friends. Everybody, as long as y'all mesh, you good, you having a good time. And I try to tell my kids, I said, think more into it. It's cool to mesh with your friends, but how many of these friends are actually uplifting you? How many of these friends are you uplifting? How many of these friends add value to your life? How many friends, it's bad to say, is on your level, but is on your level. And when I say that, meaning like it's striving to be better, it's striving to do right, it's striving, stuff like that. Not always trying to use people, always trying to lie, always trying to gossip. Stuff like that's just not right. That takes away too much of your too much negativity, too much negative energy. You want to have positive people around you. And when it's said on days that you need it, because nobody's perfect. We all have bad days sometimes. And by having these bad days, you need sometimes people around you to say, man, shake out of it. To remember your worth, to remember to stay positive, because we all think about something negative sometimes. We don't always say it, but sometimes we do think about negativity. But to have that friend by your side, whether it be your boyfriend, your husband, your best friend, associate, whoever, to always be like, to think positive. I used to hate this dude that I remember I used to work with, that I remember one day, it only took me one time going to him to say something to him. One time I remember going to him and, trying to unload and be like, man, I'm having a bad day. This is going on, blah, 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 blah. And his statement was, it could have been worse. I was so pissed. I did not want to hear that. And when you're going through it, nobody really want to hear it. But after thinking about it, he's so right. It could have been worse. No matter what you are going through in life, there's somebody out there have it worse than you. So you need to always thank God and think about it. And be careful of what you feed your soul. Yes, I scroll through social media, but if you look on my timeline, if you are supposed to look on my phone, all you see come up a lot of time is motivational quotes, spiritual quotes, workout videos, food recipes, because that's what I look at. I don't look at mess and negativity. And even when you're watching shows, like I love Marvel, romance, stuff like that. I don't watch reality TV shows. I don't watch stuff that have like a lot of gossip and mess and stuff like that. I watch stuff that makes me feel good, that makes me feel in love, to make me feel like a happy ending, stuff like that. Or action. I love action, all right? I'm old school girl that loved the karate back in the day, the guy with the white hair with the razor at the tip that go, and fight. I love all of that. So, as I said, Marvel, I love that. But I'm not a gore person. I don't love all these bloody. I'm not into his bloody movies and all that. I like princess movies. I love all of that stuff that makes me feel good. I'm telling you, so these are things that you have to look at, because yes, people say, well, I just watch these stuff, it don't affect my life. That's not true. It subconsciously affects your life. I realize that the way how you think, how you perceive stuff. People who watch all this reality show all the time and all this mess and all these arguments, if you watch all this stuff all the time, what do you think is going to happen to your life, your relationships? Be careful of what you feed your soul. You understand what I mean? So that includes the people you have around you. Going right back to this statement I made in the first of the video. The people that you have around you. If you have people negative always around you, who's always gossiping, who only care about materialistic stuff. Girl, isn't he fine? But he don't have a nice car. He ain't driving a Benz. He ain't driving a Maybach. He ain't got a nice car, a nice house. He ain't putting money in my pocket. He ain't paying for my hair did. He ain't doing this. Why you with that dude? No, that takes too much energy. Those are not the people that you need to have around you. Why you don't have this? You got money, girl. Why you ain't buying this? Buy this, do that. No, don't do that. Have people around you that talk about, okay, so you going to school? You going back to go? Girl, good. Come on, what you trying to achieve? What's your end goal? Okay, well, I'm trying to do this too. How you think we can do it? How can we create a business together? That sort of stuff. People who are going to motivate you, try to influence you to keep rising above where you are currently, and also want to rise with you. Not by rising off of your back, but they doing their own grind to get where they want to go. Those are the people you need to have around you. And I know sometimes we have to go through everybody to find those people, but that's our goal. And even the other people who are not trying to do that, it's always good to try to motivate them to do that. But if you keep trying to motivate people to do better, but they still not trying to do better, all they trying to do is keep pulling you down, sometimes you gotta let them go. I want to say let them go. I don't mean just cut them totally off, but put people in the places where they need to be. These are not the people who are going to have access to you 24/7, to be able to be in your circle 24/7. These are the people that you might call every now and again to say, hey, how you doing? You doing good? Is there anything you need? And those people need to still watch out, because I know some of these people who every time you call them, the moon is falling. This is happening. Woe is me. This is happening. That is happening. There's never nothing good. There's always something negative. There's always something bad happened to these people. Those are the people you need to watch out for. And sometimes you need to be straight up with some of these people, whether they be mad at you or not. Be like, what's good happening into your life? Oh, ain't nothing happening in my life that's good. That's a lie. You breathing. So be thankful. You have your health and strength. Your kids have their health and strength. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, everybody good. You might not be rich or whatever you think you want, materialistic, but you alive. Not everybody have the opportunity to say that they're alive right now. But if you do, you have the chance to grow. Do something with your time that's positive, and while you're doing that, help somebody else to do the same. But anyway, this is the official Miss Jamaica again. I'm always talking. I'm always going into whatever it is that I really have near and dear to my heart. I see things on a daily basis. There's so many topics we can talk about. But sometimes I can get off topic. I'm just rant. I speak whatever God put on my mind to speak. So please like, subscribe, follow me. Comment, please. Share my stuff. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all.